Many of you viewers will have heard about color analysis, and that's certainly one of the core basic consultations that you would want to have in order to select your clothing so that you look simply fabulous and radiant. And when we do color analysis, we initially talk about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And then over the years, I categorize each of the seasons with different intensities within each of the 4 seasons. So our spring people are early, sunny, and vital. And that represents the contrast between hair and skin. So with a low contrast between hair and skin, that would be the early. And then the sunny, a little bit more, so that person might have a darker hair coloring and light skin. And then the vital, they might have very dark, rich brown hair, or even a redhead can often be spring. Our summer people are soft, classic, and vivid, and summer has the pink, cool undertones versus the spring having yellow undertones. Both spring and summer have what they call translucent skin. That means you can actually see through the skin. And if a summer or a winter is tired or not well, they may have dark circles, and the dark circles, if they had them, would be a purplish, bluish kind of color. Then our summers, soft, classic, and vivid, and a contrast. Now summer people would have an ash-colored freckle, if they have freckles, versus the spring having a yellow-based freckle. And they would have cool hair coloring, such as ash, versus a golden color. So our summers have the cool undertones. If a summer is going to highlight their hair, they would go into the hairdresser and say, "I'd like ash highlights." A spring would say, "I'd like golden highlights." So summers are often classic and timeless in their look, and they have just a lovely, elegant disposition. Our autumn people are the mellow, tawny, and spicy, and I would be a mellow autumn because I have a low contrast between hair and skin. An autumn will have freckles that are golden because they have the warm undertones. So mellow, tawny, and spicy. A spicy autumn could be as rich as a very dark auburn brown, and sometimes they can have very, very big autumn gorgeous freckles. They have an interesting personality with a lot of good energy. And when an autumn is exhausted, they will never ever show dark circles, and that's because they have opaque skin. That's a type of skin you cannot see through, where translucent is a kind that you do see through. So that's one of the advantages of being in autumn. Our winter colors are the soft, the dramatic, and the exotic. And a soft winter, I've only seen one in 30 years in consulting, and she would have a very pale skin, and she would have white ash blonde hair. A dramatic winter we see frequently, and these people would have very white skin and very black hair. And winters do go gray prematurely, but they go gray beautifully with a white hair in a gray tone. And then we have our exotic winters, and these are people that are usually from the Middle East, or it could be even from Asia and from the islands. And these people have a very exotic kind of skin that is olive-based. Their skin may appear yellow, but the reality is the undertone of the skin is pink-based, and they'll often have the beautiful black hair. So, spring, summer, fall, or winter, whatever season you are, be sure to wear your colors and look radiant all of the time. Gloria Starr, the global image, etiquette, and communication expert, thank you for your viewing.